All right, welcome to my debut stream. Um, Thanks everyone for joining. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to play my expert mini. Just want to be conscious of everyone's time. I learned this morning when I was watching Ian's stream that we have to complete all our rounds today, so I want to make sure that I don't take up too much of your time. I want to say a special thanks to Mike Yo B for doing all the back end setup of my stream. This was not something that I would have been able to figure out. I'm not tech savvy. So, Yo B, Mike, thanks for your help. Special thanks to Derek Williams. You did a great job setting up my entire background. Um, the juice box logo, I love it. I got the Rainmakers in there, a little dabble of my favorite juice, which is Crown Royal. And then we got the logos of our Rainmaker streamers. So we got Daniel MacArthur, Ian Ballinger, Fenzel, Tony Richardson, and Brandon Burke. Gonna reserve some spots. I've got Danny Springs that I want to add on here once he starts streaming again. And then I have an exciting announcement that I'll hopefully make on the next stream. More to come on that one. Ian knows. So we're going to get started playing a little bit of Expert Mini. So here goes nothing, and if I don't get the drops, then I don't get the drops, but hopefully I do. It's one of my better expert accounts. I'm not going to play my main account because I did bump up to master for that. So I'd really like to be privately embarrassed on that one as opposed to publicly. So let's get started. And thank you all for being here. So we have Tony Richardson, esteemed guest, Derek Williams, president of Rainmakers, Ross Nisley, thanks for coming, Ian Ballinger, by far my favorite streamer. I love watching Ian. He is so charismatic and just spend so much time laughing when I watch his stream. I don't want to say I don't watch his technique, but I feel like I'm hanging out with the guy when I'm watching his streams. It's just so much fun to watch. Mustache, thanks for joining. Arnie, thanks for coming on, appreciate it. Russman, Danny Springs, thanks for coming on. Botaz, Ginger Jordy, thanks for hopping on here, and hopefully I don't embarrass myself too badly, but let's hear we're starting 39th. That's not good. Okay, never mind. Looks like some folks have already started to play. Qualification round wasn't terrible. Minus 13, so we got one drop. Hoping to at least do that today, but we'll see how it goes. Let's get it started. Yeah, that happens, Danny. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it happens to me today. Trying to shake off the nerves a little bit. Last night it was fine because I think I was had some wine behind me to kind of keep the nerves in check when I did my soft launch, just making sure that the sound was good. Is the sound good, everyone? Is the music too high? Anything? Okay. Golf Class Johnny, thanks for hopping on. I appreciate the support. Luckily Jack's going first, so we'll see what he does. How's everyone else's rounds going today? I know Ian hopped on and played a couple. That's all I was able to see. I was bummed today. I slept until 9, so I got up 3 hours ago. And I wanted to get on and stream at a time where I could make sure that my brothers from Europe could get on and show the love with my debut stream here. Thanks for the good luck, Matthew. I appreciate you being here. Hope I don't embarrass myself. Just say that. A3. I've been playing this one right here with the bounce over shot, and I'm finding that even a good left is okay. So I'm just gonna do my 5.5 rings. I'm already at a 1.5 ring OP. So I'm gonna just do max OP, slight left curl. All right, first perfect shot of my streaming career. Oh, not a good perfect. I guess I wasn't paying attention to how far up I needed to do that OP. All right, so I'm gonna chalk that up to streamer's bad luck and not let it get into my head. Maybe we'll get lucky and he'll Jack will sink this. Because right now I'm going to be hard pressed to get a birdie out of the rough or the bunker even. That's right. Thanks, John. I appreciate jumping on. I appreciate the good luck. So far, it's really missed here, so it's going to be a good start. Max OP. Maybe I can kick this up there with a chance at the chip. We'll go 0%. 7 rings. Up there. Let's push that up to max. All right. All we can do is try and save this hole now. That's still going to be tough. And I still have to figure out how to shut off these notifications. I know Derek Williams had told me how to do it once, but I think that's probably going to run up a little bit. 7.6. Look at that. Uphill. 1.1. See if we can get this. Fingers crossed. All right, well, that was a lucky save. Not one that I want to experience again. So, I don't normally play these shootouts in my weekend round, but I'm gonna do it today because I just maxed out some of my common cards. So I'm finally eligible to get the prism chest here. So I'm gonna just go for any ones that I think are worthwhile. Oop, never mind. Easy birdie, yeah, right, Lee. Yeah, thanks for all the booms, guys. Hey, Yo B, thanks for hopping on. Glad to have you. Again, Yo B helped me, well, basically actually set up my entire back-end streaming with my A-Power mirror and my OBS system, which I didn't know how to do any of that. He had to actually hop onto my computer remotely and help me set this up. Luckily, he is a director of IT where he works, so I have the connection there. And Derek again, who set up the background of my stream. So all right, let's move on to hole number 2 as soon as this comes back up. Okay, so hole 2 is... Hey Robito, thanks for jumping on here. I'm really sorry to hear about your house. That's just awful news. I'm glad you hit your target. And hopefully you guys can start rebuilding really soon. Hi C Gray, I appreciate you jumping on. Thanks for the support. Really, this is super exciting for me. Super nerve-wracking at the same time. So we're going to set up here. Right now we're going to do a Daniel MacArthur shot. This is one he did, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 tournaments ago. But I want to say that he played this at 20% min. So that's what I'm going to try to do here. Oh, that one almost tricked me a little bit. His name is Eric too. Joe Cook, thanks for joining. I appreciate the support and the good luck. Definitely going to need it. Botched my first hole. Got lucky with the save. So far not having any issues yet, hitting perfect, knock on wood. But we'll see. See how it goes. How's everyone else doing in their rounds? I played one of my alts this morning and I didn't do very well. I shot a -11. But streaming tournament play isn't really going to be my bag, I don't think, because I'm just not that great. Hey, thanks, Dominic. I appreciate the good luck. Ooh, that looks good. Okay. Let's roll a little bit further. So 7-2 wind, that's very low wind. And let's get up here and let's figure out this Daniel MacArthur shot. Try to hit perfect. I don't know if it should be. All right, let's try that. Hopefully I don't end up in... Let's go 6-9. I'm gonna add a little bit of curl here. Hopefully it's hopefully that gets it in the hole, but I don't know, we'll see. I've been using a lot more backspin, but now that I'm seeing the ball guide on this club here, yeah, so I needed more backspin on that. I got a head fake from the ball guide. So anybody doing anything for Easter tomorrow? I know it's lockdown for just about everyone, but any social distancing Easter egg hunts, anything like that? Fenzel, thank you so much for stopping by and joining. Click on my debut stream. So far I'm not doing very well. That's just how it goes sometimes. I'm hitting perfect. I'm missing my adjustments a little bit. So let's see here. I'm gonna play these these shootouts just because I'm trying to accrue some common cards. I've started to max out some of the clubs. So, ew, that's not gonna work. Okay, try something else. Whatever. Ran out of time. I'm not used to having a Guardian in the bag, but whatever. Hey, so Matthew, how did you get to minus 13 with no extras? Is there a shot that you're counting that I'm not? Or I got minus 12 is par. Yeah, that's right, Joe. That's what I'm trying to do, but that was kind of awful, so I'm not going to get anything out of that chest from our opponent. Peter, thanks for stopping by. Guess I missed you a little earlier in the chat. Appreciate you coming in. Appreciate the support. Again, so tournament play isn't really, I don't know, something I don't see myself streaming ongoing just because I'm not that good and I spend a lot of time looking at the notes and trying to focus. And maybe as I get a little better with the streaming, I'll feel more comfortable doing that. But again, I wanted to be cognizant of everyone's time today and everybody's tournament play. So this stream is only going to be as long as it takes for me to get through this. Let's see. Ooh, top of 5. No. I think I'm going to send this with my forehand of 6 and a Zerk. So let's try that. Yeah, I actually kind of do in part want to blame Finzel and Tony because those are the guys whose notes I'm usually using. I also bounce around with some of the content that Tommy puts out, and I like to kind of merge what's out there and kind of play around with what's working best for me. And I like to play on the right side here because I just can't seem to get the club to get over there on the left side. So we'll do the 7-4. And then we're going to hit this at max OP. And if I don't hit perfect, it's okay because this fairway is huge. All right, that is not where I wanted to be. But hopefully I can save it. It's far enough up. Yeah, so I don't know if Brandon Burke's going to be able to make it on, but I would say for probably the last 4 months, I've been working with Brandon Burke just through Facebook Messenger, getting some really good tips and feedback from him, and he's just really been a great guy to chat with and talk to and bounce some ideas off of. And you know, he's just a super down-to-earth guy. And you know, I hit him up one day and I just said, "Hey, can you help out a fellow military veteran?" And if you didn't know, he's a Navy veteran. And he was just like, "Sure, what can I help you with?" And he's always just been really available and open to, oh, wow, maybe I can make this. That's max. I'm going to get a huge push from this win. I'm going to play this further up than I would like. just because I know I'm going to get this ring push here. And I'm not going to pull back a full 2 rings, but I'm going to pull back like 1.5 rings and 1.5. And then I'm going to make a max adjustment. 13 rings. I'm just going to go 13-1. I'm going to add just a smidge of right curl. That's not good. Double great left. Still puts me on, so whatever. I'll get the eagle. See, Ingrid, thank you for joining. I appreciate the support and the good luck. Hope I haven't missed anyone. It looks like, oops. Sorry, hit a button. Don't mind me. Rockwood. There. Thanks for hopping on, Rockwood. I appreciate the support and the love. Also, just going back through the run of the streamers here. So Daniel MacArthur was introduced to me by Ian Ballinger. Ian heavily promoted Daniel when I first started watching streaming. And so I checked out Daniel, and Daniel doesn't necessarily have the same charisma as Ian, but his mechanics of the game are just, they're awe-inspiring. You can watch Daniel, and he does stuff that I still don't understand today, even with him explaining it. And I'll give you an example. So he does he does his spin adjustment over water. So he will drag his target into the water, adjust, I think it's anywhere from 5 rings or so, and somehow that tells him how the wind is going to affect his top spin. Now, if anybody can figure this out or knows, besides Daniel, that wants to give me the offline understanding of what that is, I would appreciate it. So maybe I can partake in some of that. The 1159 and the 1201 that I think Fenzel came up with, but Daniel, I believe, really started to publicize it a bit. If I'm saying that wrong, Fenzel, please don't hate me. Well, I don't know about that, Ian. I can't say that that's true. There's something about a charismatic player that draws the... Our opponent didn't make that, so that's unfortunate. Alright, on to hole number 5, I believe? Oh, 4. Alright, so this one again, I'm also using... I use a Kingmaker ball, and I'm going to play it at 10%. And I've been using my Goliath rough bump at the top, so we'll see how that works out this time around. Ready to go. See if I can get one more drop. I don't want to be a greedy goose like Ian likes to say. His voice is charismatic, Derek. That and his, he's very animated, and I think that's a lot of fun. Daniel, if you get to watch this, don't take that the wrong way, because I've learned a lot from you. So 7-6, 5 rings, easy adjustment. Push up to max. I'm gonna add some curl, slight OP. Hopefully don't end up in the rough down the fairway. I think I'm okay even with the great here. Yeah. Ian, thanks for hopping on. Appreciate the support. Robbie, thanks for hopping on, man. You're a hell of a player, and you got the banners to back it up, so I do appreciate you jumping on to my debut stream. I'm just kind of a regular guy. who happened to be fortunate enough to be in a clan that we could attract the amazing skill of Daniel, Ian, Fenzel, Tony, and Brandon Burke, all who you can see their logos. I did get their permission to post those logos on the page. So it's really nice. And they've all been super supportive of my aspirations of being a streamer, which hopefully can evolve into something that the community can find some benefit in. And once we make it through this mini, I'll probably start with some Tour 10 streaming. I've already locked Tour 10. I don't like to go back once I've locked the tour, but I've played it for so long. I think I could probably share something there. Ooh, this is not good. I'm in between clubs. Okay, so we are at a max. All right, so that's obviously not gonna work. What I'm gonna do is play that at 0, go at max of 4, and I'll push up. This isn't gonna be good, especially with the great rate. All right, so here's my dog. She wants to say hi. Hi, Sophie. Say hi. Yes. All right, let's not make out on stream. Maybe we'll get lucky in bucket number 2 from the 19th Clanables. We'll hit it in. Or if not, I guess I'll be trying to make this from the rough. I didn't realize that I had my grizzly in the bag. Looks good. Oh, yeah. All right, so you got saved on this one, I think. I am not too proud to take a save from somebody else. Much like all of us are okay with taking an eagle with a great right, great left, alpha same thing. So piss poor out of the gate. Don't be too hard on myself as we move on to hole number 5. So this one I haven't figured out yet. I'm no expert. This is a birdie hole for me. I'm just gonna play it. I'm just gonna play this one just to try and get close to the hole. I just don't have a shot for it. Tony Richardson, the Scottish sniper. The first stream I watched with Tony, I've seen his name out in the community for a long time. He does the Golden Shot Guides, you all know, with the support of Tommy and his feedback. And the first stream I went to for Tony was a silent stream, and I didn't pay attention in the subject line of the stream, so I hopped on and I just kind of sat there and waited, and it was utter silence, and I just was watching Tony play, and Tony respond in the message thread, and I was kind of dumbfounded because the focus that you must have to be able to do a silent stream while you're playing, and also responding via text and typing out a message is just, it's incredible. I don't know how he does it, but. And then, of course, the famous vape sound. So I got it right here for you, Tony. I don't think you're going to be able to hear it with my mic, but we'll see. I don't think so, but if you guys could hear that, let me know. so he did the bounce over. I don't want to risk that. I saw Ian doing the bounce over in his pro play, but that was quite a bit less wind and not something I feel comfortable with doing. So I'm going to play the safe shot here. I'm going to play this at mid, and I'm going to get a little push from the wind, so I'm going to add, get up there, okay. So 7-9 is going to put me at 5-4-6 rings. And then I'm going to just add my curl on top of that, just to bring me back down the hill and hopefully hit perfect. There we go. Stay down that hill. So just playing it safe, this is the best route that I've found this hole, and to me it's not worth it to go in the water if you miss this hole. Again, that's just me playing, and I know that the only way that you're going to banner some of these tournaments is if you take those risky shots. And sometimes I will play risky, but not this time. Not this one. Ingrid, good luck with your rookie round. Yeah, needle speed when you're playing those lower tours it's tough. I mean, it takes forever for the needle to go back to one side, so you spend the time setting up your adjustment, and then you go to take your shot, and you might have 3 to 4 seconds left, and that's normally plenty of time if you're playing a Tour 9, Tour 10, 11. But when you get down to Rookie Tour, you may time out and have to be forced to hit it great just to get the shot off. Ian, have you played your master round yet? I want to hop on and watch you there. I still have to do my master round, and I feel like I kind of squeaked through. I just did a minus 11, so not even par that I shot on that. Okay, 8-6 at max, but I'm gonna again pull back a ring and a half because of the wind push. And then I'll make my 9.7 ring adjustment. Okay. Maybe a little curl there. Not bad. All right, Ian, I'll be sure to jump on that. Hopefully I can finish this one quick enough to see that. 20 minutes, I better get moving. Now this hole is, hole 6 is really, so I tried this a couple different ways, actually 3 ways. I tried going right side, landing on the pad, and popping back out onto the fairway. Missed that. I tried to do a power hook from the right side. Got lucky, hit a tree, and ended up in the fairway with a good shot to the green. And then I tried to do the power slice right, which is what I'm going to try to do now. I think is probably the safest shot, and I'm going to use the Kingmaker still. Did I select my APOC bag? Yep. Okay. Fenzel is the GOAT. Yesterday, Fenzel got to 6,000 subscribers. That's huge. So yeah, congratulations, Fenzel. You know, I'm a subscriber. I'm a member. And that's another thing, guys. If you follow these streamers and you're regularly watching their content, you know, a lot of us contribute and support with donations to the streams. You know, it's just a small token of, for me anyway, a small token of thanks for the time that they're investing to share the content with us and help us all get better. I'm a member to, I think I'm a member to all of the Rainmakers streamers except for Brandon. I don't know if he has a membership yet, but you know, it's $5 a month. Thanks, Wade. I appreciate you jumping on, and thanks for the good luck. You know, spend the $5, become members of their YouTube channels, and you get to see a lot of private streams. Ian does this jukebox stream, which is hilariously fun. You know, jump on there, he'll play whatever song you want to listen to. Sometimes we'll do friendly matchups just in stream. Then the People's Cup with Ian's membership group, and got knocked out by Kid GC in the first round. Not to brag on myself or my skills or the lack thereof, but it just is what it is. So, all right, so. All right, let's see what this does. I really don't know, but hopefully it makes it through. I think I'm going in the rough. That's okay. I don't mind being in the rough right here because I've got a straight shot to the green, and I think I've got the club to get to it. And if I'm right, the wind is going to come at me from left to right. DJ Jacob, thanks for joining. I appreciate you being here, and thanks for the good luck. Charlie Marr, thanks for hopping on. I appreciate the support. Really, this is exciting, guys. I mean, I was super nervous when I came upstairs to jump on and do this stream, and you know, afraid to embarrass myself, but you know, just the love and support of the community and all the elites that have really shown me the love and bringing out their own subscribers to watch me play has been awesome. Let's see if I can drop this elbow. I'm gonna go with no. If I can. That's probably the distance at 9.1, 10%. I'm going to play this at 3.8 range just to be safe. I think it's slightly over mid. And hope I hit perfect. Alright, now let's hope the adjustment was right. And it wasn't. Didn't account for that wind pushing me further. If I've missed anyone in the chat, I apologize. This is again, my first stream, so it's going to take me a little while to continue to balance my focus between the game and the chat. But obviously, I want to make sure that I'm showing the love right back to you guys that are giving it to me. So setting up to be a nice, terrible -12 round, unless I can get some magic to happen between now and just a couple of holes. Oh, that sucks, Lord Lee. Luckily, it's just a mini. I personally feel like the mini banners don't get the love that obviously the full tournament banners get, and probably for good reason. But nevertheless, it is still good to get that bling. It's good to get the clan points for your teams, and we all don't mind skipping a little bit of grinding, and we can add up those points on a tournament play. So let's go max here. 6-3. 6-3 might be too much, but that's all right. I'm gonna add plenty of curl to it. All right, well, that'll get me down the hill, I think. Yeah. Fenzel, did you play your Rainmaker's Master yet? Good luck to our opponent. And hole number 7 is... So I did drop this once. I'm gonna play this with my Thor hammer bag. Drop this with my Grizzly. So I'm gonna see if we can do it again. I need at least to get to minus 13 and at most minus 20. Just kidding, that's not gonna happen. Slickshot Steve, thanks for coming on. I appreciate the support. Hey, DJ Jacob, I actually hit it into the rough on the very first hole of the stream. You missed it, and I had a lucky save for the birdie. But definitely not the way that I want to start out my debut for streaming. But luckily I got the save, so hopefully you did too. No? All right. For wind. It's going to be max OP 5-6. Thanks, Slickshot Steve. I appreciate that, and you know, I see all the people that have come out to show the support, and it's really awesome seeing the community, you know, backing me up, and just my desire to do this. And you know, I had several of my captains from Rainmakers that had been kind of pushing me, Derek and Michael, aka Yo B, telling me I need to get on here and stream for some time now, and I just kind of, I don't know, I guess I was just a little too nervous, and but they just kept on supporting me and encouraging me, and sometimes that's all it takes, and here I am, and I'm producing this mediocre content for you today. Hopefully in the future, you know, I can give you guys, you know, or the rest of the community that might want to see some Tour 9, Tour 10 content. As I get better at Tour 11, I'll try and deliver that to the folks too. Thanks for subscribing, Slickshot Steve. I do appreciate that a lot. So this is kind of what I was looking for exactly. There's my max distance. And then right about there, where I want to be. So 7-1 is uphill at max, which is a 1-to-1 adjustment. and just hit perfect, right, Fenzel? Ah, why? This is why I recommend having chairs that you don't need laying around at your house, that you don't care about, that you can pick up, you can throw. Maybe if taking shots of whiskey or some other type of alcohol is your method for um, punishing yourself for great shots. I think in my future I will do a great shot for great shot stream. Um, and it's probably going to be Crown Royal, guys, just to be honest with you. And if the great shots continue, I expect the stream to be short-lived, as I will pass out in front of all of you. And that's just no fun. Luckily, nobody has any Sharpie markers that they can reach through my screen and draw things on my forehead, because I think Fenzel would be first up in line to make sure that I had something highly inappropriate on my cheek and or forehead. Yeah, Lee, he would be, but you know, Ian is remarkably good even with hitting great shots. It's almost like he inadvertently adjusts to support it. And I don't know, I've seen him make so many shots by hitting great left and great right. Not that we all haven't, because I think we've all done that and gotten lucky, but I don't know. All in all, I mean, I'm not hitting every shot perfect by far, but you know, given the nerves of the first day of streaming, I think it's not terrible. That's exactly what I'm saying, Jacob. That's probably what Fenzel would put on my face, and yeah, no thanks. All right, finally a good win for this shootout hole. I've been using my Thor hammer. Oh, just like this guy. Dang it, I thought I had an easy one, but I don't. Wow, awesome. Thanks, Shobi. Glad you could show up. I did tell everyone that you helped me set up the stream, and couldn't have done it without Yobi. So again, thanks to Yobi for helping me set all this up, and Derek for designing such an awesome landing page for my stream. And thanks to all the streamers who are out there that could come and help be a part of this for me. Super exciting. Alright, so I'm going to be red max. Took a little off the back there. 7-3 for 8. Go 4-9. Cover that wind effect. Little right curl. Perfect shot. Ooh. Derek, my boy, if you don't know him, he is the president of the Rainmakers clan. Spends a lot of time tracking all of our progress throughout the season, make sure that we're all putting in the points that we should be. And if we don't, he makes sure that we know about it and we see where we stack and rank. A lot of us don't give our presidents enough credit for managing through all the back end stuff that keeps the clan going. The messages, the encouraging words, obviously the point tracking, making tough decisions with who we may have to move out of the clan to make room for someone else. It's never easy. Okay. So here's another hole I don't like just a ton. I'm gonna go with a wind 5 wanker ball. Ian, love you, buddy. Don't be mad. Because I again just haven't figured out a good way to play this in tailwind. You know, you're looking at a sniper shot. with you know, a catch on that rough there if you're lucky, or as I'm going to try to do here with my quarterback, I'm going to try and do the same thing, but get up a little closer. Let's see what he's doing here. I might copy this if it works. That's a really risky landing spot at least. I mean, I think we all know not to do that. But maybe he knows something I don't. So he pulled back about 4 rings. Thanks, Lordly. I appreciate you jumping on. Ian, yeah, I thought you'd get a kick out of that. That was a good shot. Give him credit. So there's our min line. Oh, crap. Why did I have to have the... Guardian on there is just really going to mess me up. Alright, fingers crossed. This doesn't blast over the green. Good news is that's going to safely hit the rough. Hopefully it pulls out. Yeah, that's not terrible. Last night I was streaming and doing my soft launch, and I ended up matching up with Mini Nips on Tour 11. It was kind of funny. And then next thing I know, you had Keith Spresny and David McMenemy on the stream, and I didn't realize that David McMenemy was Liger Woods. So I kept on talking about him, and he was like, "Yo, it's me. I'm Liger Woods," and I was like, "Oh crap!" It's kind of embarrassing, also kind of funny. All right, I think Frank. Okay. So we got one hole left, guys. This has been a lot of fun for me. Really, really appreciate everyone coming out and showing the love and support again. I know you're all very busy. Easter Sunday weekend, everybody's got their mini rounds to play. So, you know, I do appreciate it again. Can't thank you enough. Tony and Ian Ballinger for just broadcasting this all over the place, making sure that everyone knew that I was coming out to try and provide some mediocre content for you today. Hopefully in the future it's not so terrible. Fingers crossed. All right, let's see here. Let's do a crazy shot. $5.9 at max with OP. Love it. So a little over 1 ring of OP. I'm going to add a little curl. That's not good. I don't know, maybe I'll get a lucky bounce over. And I did. Hey, Tony, thanks again. I really appreciate you stopping by. I appreciate you sharing the notification of the stream and all the support, and also for being a rainmaker. All right, last hole, guys. Hopefully I can sink the eagle. Need to figure out which bag I want to use on this account. No. I want to use Thor, but I want to set up my Kata. So Kata Thor. Fix my notebook. Okay. And I'm going to play with the Berserker ball. So, 2%. Ready. Last hole. I can hear my dog coming to say hi. The dog that Derek never believed that I had, that would constantly jump on my lap and screw up my shots. This is Sophie. She is coming up on 2 years old now. She needs a COVID haircut. All right, we'll see you later. Nice shot, Danny. Glad to hear you got that Alba. How'd you play it? Rough bump, Goliath, sniper. The masters at that, wow. So watching Fenzel stream, you told me and the rest of the community, if you saw that stream, that you shouldn't, it's dangerous on this shot if you use more than 3 rings of OP. So that's where I've been sticking, and it's been working out for me. So push up to max and do about 3 rings of OP. So 6/6. I can't find that one. There it is. In here, I like to add a little bit of left curl. That's not 3 rings of OP. I almost just dusted myself. Almost max OP'd that and just totally landed in the bunker. After this, I'll be hopping on to watch Ian stream with Graham. I was watching Graham stream yesterday. I watched Graham stream once before. That guy's got some serious skill. It was funny because Graham is, you know, he is not afraid to say what's on his mind, and he was dropping F-bombs left and right, and sounded a little upset, maybe not, but then he mentioned that he had a really bad day the day before. It really made me laugh because I was just wondering what Graham might be like on a bad day. Nine. 6. See, my line's not great. I'm not going to push up at all here. So hopefully that topspin's enough to get me out of the rough. Oh, that's bad. Oh, but not horrible. Okay, well, we'll save the eagle. Looks like we're going to put up a -12 round. Nothing spectacular. But ultimately didn't have any errors, which is Was enough to make it through this weekend round for expert. Was enough to make it through for most people. Weekend round master. Um, and in some cases, I'm seeing minus 12 sitting at the top of the brackets this early on. Still a lot of play left, but we'll see. So that can, I guess I'll wrap up here in a second. I don't think I'm going to play this final shootout. I haven't cleared my chest since I've been playing, so my chests are all full. I'm going to just go ahead and forfeit out to Andy and see where we're sitting at the end here. Thanks, Jacob. I appreciate it. Thanks, Ginger Jordy Golf Clash. Did what I could. So tied for third place at the moment. Again, nothing spectacular, but first big stream really nerve wracking. I really thought my nerves would get ahead of me a little bit more than they did. They did not. So thank you all for stopping by. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the support. More to come in the future. Good luck to all of you on your weekend rounds, and we'll get ready to start the next tournament on Monday. So grind away, and I don't want to say bye-bye now because that's Ian's thing. So I'll say much love to the community. Thanks for showing it to me, and good luck, and we'll catch you all later. Thank you.